let me not leave out without talking about bribery, extortion, uh, political skullduggery. These are the things that U.S. foreign policy is built on. The invasion of the Europeans all over the world, everywhere they went, they never went in with fair trade in mind. They always went in with the idea of seeing what we can get and what we can take. And this is what foreign policy is built on. That's pretty much how domestic policy is running too. When they go into a foreign land, they find out they pretend that they're not interested in interfering in the domestic affairs of a sovereign nation, but that's all they do. They find out what the not even what the principles are that are being fought for. They just want to know who has the most power, how can they support, and they will support both ends, against the middle, and this is how they look to develop the strife that goes on in those countries where they feel justified in going in and saying, we're going to take over, we're going to bring peace to that land. But it's basically conquering them economically, culturally, and philosophically. That's what they do when they go into those countries, and they're still doing it. And I just wanted to cap that up, with from the last video that I just put out a couple of minutes ago. And you just look up the history of the United States, and don't just look up at it from the United States propaganda machine side. Look at it from the poor people that they conquered and spread all of this chaos all over the world. It's very important to know these things, and you understand why critical race theory, it runs a lot deeper than they're pretending that it does, but they haven't even scratched the surface in terms of knowledge about what it is and how we can have a peaceful world if peace was the United States' desire. And it seems like they feel that everybody else is just as corrupt and greedy as they are, and all they're looking for is how they can strip somebody of what they have and use it for themselves. That's the reality. That's it in a nutshell, And the peacemakers, of which I am one, they don't want to hear from. They think that if people know the truth, that they would despise them. And maybe some of them will. But then you made this bed and you're going to lay in it too, because the destruction is on its way. Again, I say, peace.